Welcome, Pisces, to your mid-month reading for July. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you're friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's going on in your energy for the mid-month. And remember, friends, if this doesn't resonate with you, please watch your rising moon or Venus. Okay. Next message for Pisces, please. Getting straight into your energy, what you're thinking, feeling, and the energy surrounding you. And one more. 10 of Wands, determination. There's a lot of determination going on over here. I see that. There is a struggle to get those sticks over where you need to get them to, right? But you're not going to lay those sticks down. You're going to continue on your merry way and determined to do what it is you would need to do. Okay, clarifying on the 10 of Wands. This card's not only going to clarify on the 10 of Wands, but the entire reading. Sacrifice. Ooh. Feels like it's going to be a self-sacrifice over here. To get this done. Whatever you're determined to do is going to be self-sacrifice for sure. This is talking about a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive the rewards for this transformation, wisdom and gratitude and enlightenment. So you're really determined for a better outcome. And this is, definitely a period of transformation and change. But yet the solutions you may be looking for at this time are slow at coming in. Accept the things you can't control, heal and leave the past behind, move forward towards your future, and watch the new doors open for the past are being shown to you. It's the same as the Hangman. So there is definitely a determination to try to release things that you no longer need within your life. But it is slow transition. The reason is because when you're self-sacrificing, it's one of those things that's super slow because it really is a self-sacrifice. A lot of times it's things that we truly do 100% love. It's a different kind of transition because it's one that's saying, kind of like, if you love them, let them go. That's if we were using the animal cards, you'd probably get the horse. So it would be one of those things that if you really love them, let them go. If it's children, really love them, let them go, let them grow, right? Because you can't do anything about it. It's like things you cannot control. These cards a lot of times also come in for third-party situations. You might have a third-party situation. You might be super in love with the one, but you know that you can't have that person in your life, so you would let them go. Because you just can't hold on to that. There's nothing coming out of that, right? So take it how it resonates. That's just an example, right? So self-sacrifice is one of the hardest, and I understand why it's so hard. The 10 of Wands is huge determination, and it's carrying heavy load. So whatever it is that you're trying to self-sacrifice, it's something you truly love and you really don't want to let that go. Could even be, just for the example, it could be this, I don't know, this for guys, right? Let's do the guy thing. It could be this old Mustang, you guys, okay? And you bought it. You want to renovate it. You want to put in all these new axles and do all these things. But yet it's wearing and tearing on trying to fix it up on your wallet. You love the car so much. You always imagine that you're going to have this up and running and you're going to do this and that, but it's becoming a hectic on the family money and all that stuff, right? So self-sacrifice. I love it, but I gotta let it go, So this guy comes around and he knows he wants to buy it from you. Oh boy, don't buy, you're not getting my Mustang, right? But then you start thinking, you know what, maybe I should, right? Boy, it's gonna hurt. So, or you could be determined to get it on the market, even though it hurts so bad, right? near future, you have the not standing your ground anymore because you're being pulled in all different kinds of directions. There's, you know, and this is really pulling you in all kinds of different directions right now in the present, because it feels like being pulled in all different kinds of directions. Mental, actually, it could even be all three. Maybe you work too much and you have to self-sacrifice this, that, and the other. Take it however it is, but it even could be just mental. Trying to find the balance between the two. Heartache and loss. There it is. I think that's it. That's it right there. I think that's when you let it go. It's when you let it go, because you realize, Pisces, that there's nothing you can do about it anymore. Now your Mustang's gone. They bought it. It's gone. No, my dream car's gone. Right. But in the past, you're trying to keep the balance, see, because you're trying to balance between two things. This is why you're going to have to sacrifice and let it go. And you know this, because it's almost like trying to keep the balance. Maybe it was easier in the past to keep the balance, and now it's not. We'll see. Maybe it was already a struggle to try to keep the balance. Maybe in the past it was easy. Who knows, right? Let's see what's going on. Straight to the balance of the past. Fight on the balance. Looks like in the past it was easier to balance. Yeah, it looked like you were having your ships coming in. You were still kind of waiting for ships to come in, though. It feels like you had the balance. You're waiting for the ships to come in, but it feels like it was kind of there, but not really exactly the way you wanted it to be with the Three of Wands. There was still like something missing, right? Maybe, you know, if it was a love relationship, you could have felt like you were being noticed. You were having a great time. You were taking a stand then, right? But I'm telling you, for a lot of people, there was another person involved in the picture. And it was hard to get, you know, maybe you were, either they were giving, it was either, look, it's only two scenarios here. If it's a love scenario and you have three, it was like I was getting noticed. But there could have been another person in the picture, whether it was from them or someone else. Maybe it was you were getting noticed from two different people. You were keeping the balance very well between the two different people. However it was, you were definitely getting noticed. And everything seemed very balanced. Two of Cups, there's a lot of love. Or you're giving a lot of attention to something else and something else, right? And so you're doing fine in the past. You even have the love. You even felt like you have the love and the union between you and this other person. Or you and maybe everybody, I don't know. If you have three people, maybe you were doing great. Leaps and bounds being made. It was risky. You were taking some risks. It was like taking a risk to get unified with this person, to stay unified with this person, to keep the love strong with this person. You took all kinds of leaps and bounds. But now it's like you are being pulled in all different kinds of directions and there's no balance. That's really what it feels like in the present. Five of Cups in the past. Nine of Wands licking your wounds. We're dealing with Sagittarius and Aries, or a Leo. I'm just looking at the cards. We have Sag here twice, and also could be an Aries. I got Aries up there. Could have been some kind of fire sign. Doesn't have to be any of those, but it could be, you know, even a Leo, even though it is not up here. But the point is, here it is. There was something that went awry. You were trying to lick your wounds. Things just were not going your way. It was almost like you were trying to keep yourself away from any kind of hurt, trying to make the leap of faith over here. But you have the King of Wands over here that's very controlling. Maybe you felt like you were being controlled in a situation, manipulated in the situation. Somebody wanted more attention than someone else. There was kind of this intolerant behavior going on. Somebody's very intolerant, very impatient. And now you feel like you need to let this person go. You love this person a lot, or this situation could even be a boss, a job. Maybe you didn't like the job didn't grow with you. It could be that if it's a love situation, your mate also turned into a chameleon and they just don't talk to you anymore. And this, behavior has just kind of shifted the whole attitude in the situation. So now you're just like, I love you so much, but, with the Two of Cups, but I have to let you go because we just don't talk anymore. There's just no response. And for someone else, I'm telling you, someone out there has a third-party situation. Okay, so if it's you, you know who you are. But I'm just going to say right now, one has become a chameleon and the other one has shifty and unusual behavior and is intolerable. So just saying. So it almost feels like you still have one that feels like both your people, I'm sorry, I feels like both your people are kind of being kind of shifty towards you in the past. One's intolerable and kind of mean and bossy, and then the other one has just become a chameleon and just kind of like, it's unusual for them not to be talking. It's unusual for them to just take off, and I don't know what's going on and I can't figure it out. That's just the way it is. And it feels like I'm going to take the self-sacrifice to, get out of the situation. I'm just not going to talk to them anymore because I don't even know where this person went. So one of them, you're going to let go. And then for others of you, they're just acting weird. Okay. They just be acting weird. I don't know. Okay. And if it's a job situation, your boss has been overthrown. You left the job, I got to get out of here. It was a job I loved, but I got to go. Right. I mean, it could be any situation, but definitely now you feel like you're being pulled in all these different directions. It could be work and through this other person. And you're feeling like you need to let this person go because, you haven't done it yet. You're just, this is a thought, right? I need to figure out how to let them go. Yeah, you're having this realizations and you're kind of withdrawn from this person or maybe both of them, one of them, whoever, but you're very withdrawn and you're just kind of retreating and doing your own thing. Yes, definitely doing your own thing and supporting your own ideals and doing the things you're supposed to be doing, working hard, doing things for yourself. That's really what it is, Pisces. But you're very determined to, you're not taking on this challenge anymore. Feels like the self-sacrifice. Yeah, I've self-sacrificed over here to give you all the love that I have. You want to act weird to me. Now I'm just getting ready to self-sacrifice, but I have to get into reflection mode to withdraw, to figure out, are you actually going to 100% let them go? Or are you just retreating and withdrawing and going into the underwater world to where you're blocking them and ignoring them? Right now, that's what I see in the present. It's like you haven't really let them go because you love them so. That's what it looks like. Or this job, you haven't really let it go. Not just yet. Didn't let the boss know just yet. But right now, you're not in a challenge mode. There's no real communication about anything because you're just kind of in your own world right now, doing yourself as the Page of Cups. Not even manifesting the situation. Wow. So there's no holding on to this. You're just really kind of blocked. I don't see that you see anything coming out of this anymore. It's almost like the challenge is over. There's no reason for me to manifest this person or this job anymore. I'm just going to reflect on what I need to reflect on. I'm determined to figure out the answers. So, excuse me, choking over here. To figure out the answers. Determined to figure out the answers so that I can self-sacrifice. It feels like it could be a little fear-based though as well. Right, because you do love them so, or really love this job so. But maybe the boss is just, I've had too much. You pull me in too many different directions. And it's just too much work. It's very stressful. So you're not standing your ground in this situation at all. It's like you've retreated, just plain and simple. Okay, so the heartache and loss. So it looks like right now, you're just gonna you're doing you. Queen of Cups. What? Wait, hold on. But it still should, yeah, because you still love and adore this person. You know, I don't think this is a person, I'm just going to say it right now. If this is a person, there is no way you're never not going to love and adore this person. I don't care if they act like they fell off the planet and you can't find them. You know what I mean? There is still something within you, Pisces, that you hold dear about this person. I just like, because you know this person inside and out. It's like, with the Eight of Coins, it's like, I know everything about you. It's like this guy inspecting this gym over here. It's like he knows everything about this gym. He knows where they found this gym, in what cave they found it, when it was, you know, manufactured into a gym, who last owned it. I mean, they know everything about this gym. And it's almost like you know everything. And this is why this, oh boy, when you have the heartache and loss, this hurts. So are you actually going to tell them, though, you know, that it's over? Well, right now you're just in underwater world, so it would be more like you disappeared, ghosting. But how do you really have ghosting? Because I don't really see them anywhere, right? Because it says they're playing chameleon, unless they're just actually being mean, right? So take it how it resonates. Heartache and loss over here is just talking about taking on a heartache and loss. This is the Three of Swords. Same card. Feeling it from the separation to get a transformation, letting it go and walking on. So, you know, Pisces, I don't think you're going to tell them that it's over. I don't see that here. I mean, unless it comes up over here, more than anything, this is a reflection, a withdrawal, retreating from the situation, 100% ghosting them. Like I said, you know, unless you put in your resume, that would be different. If it's a job, you put in your resume and you're done, right? Because you're starting a new beginning. But it could have been a job that you really did like a lot. It's just too hectic, too much maybe drama, too much being pulled in too many different directions, is too much stress. But over here, it looks like if it's a person, you just kind of ghosted them. You've let go to transform. You are very sad about the situation. There is a lot of heartache and loss, knowing that you've moved on past this person. It's you moving on past this person. For the transformation and just letting it go. That was it. Let it go. Feels like bad news with the Nine of Cups. You don't feel satisfied about this situation. This doesn't feel like something you wanted to do. And remember, this could go the other way around. But no matter what, this is still your energy. I don't see any determination from this other person. And you don't either. To want to fix the situation, come towards you, stop being a chameleon. I don't see it. With the Judgment, it feels to you like this is a horrible judgment call. This is something that you are not enjoying at all. This is not likable. This is not what you wanted. Queen of Coins, you feel that they're guilty, though, of ghosting you, being mean to you. It could even be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Like I said, for some of you, you might have a third-party situation. So you might have just let the other one go. It wasn't working the way you wanted to. But it's still inspecting them. So, and I still, you know, it could be fire, it could be earth, it could be a water sign, it could be anybody. But you do feel that they're guilty of this heartache. They do feel you're guilty because you've either were, or not you, I'm sorry. You feel they are guilty because either they were mean to you or they didn't pay you right. If it's a job, however it is, you know what the story is, right? They were ignoring you to begin with. They fell off the planet. You didn't hear from them anymore, so it's done. And you feel that this was their fault. This is their fault and that they are guilty. And they kind of do see kind of guilty. But this is crazy because you did see them as the perfect person for you. I still think that you do, though, Pisces. I think that whoever this resonates with, I still believe that deep down inside, even though they're guilty of making this relationship falter, I still believe that you think deep down inside that they are the perfect person for you. We see it here. What a shame. But maybe there was something going on that they couldn't do anything about. You know? Or you believe that this was the perfect job. This was the perfect something, right? But there's hopes and promises. And I still feel like somewhere, even though they're guilty of doing this, there's still some of you out there that says, you know what, it's okay because I'm going to hold on to this, even though I'm letting it go now. One day, there might be hopes and promises for us again. That's for some of you. Like maybe they'll come back around. Better things are out there for hopes and promises. You could say, even though with this job too, they were guilty of doing this and that, but it's okay because I got better jobs coming at me, right? You're trying not to let it worry you at all in the near future. You're not thinking about even going back into that direction at any time soon. I think not until they show some kind of, until they show some kind of loyalties to you. But see, that's what I said. A lot of you will take them back because unless they come back with loyalties, tell you why they disappeared, tell you what's going on, show you the strength and the love that you need, then you will look into the situation with the page of, and start observing the situation at hand. And then you might take control again of the situation, but you want to see them take control. You want to see them come say, hey, I'm sorry that I did this and that. And that's what it really looks like for most of you. I mean, there really is nothing else. That is it. Because if anything, even if you didn't take them 100% back, my friends, it would still show that you would still like them to come and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it fell off the planet. Because to me, this isn't just someone that you just met over the weekend. This isn't somebody you just known for two months. To me, this is someone, you know them inside and out, and they disappeared. So it feels like a stronger love connection. Third party or not, that's not even the point. I don't even care about that, right? We're talking about truity over here, what the truth is. The truth is, I know this person inside and out, and I want to know why they were guilty of being mean, going sour on me, falling off the earth, and me never hearing from them again, as you could even say, maybe ghosting you. So, so who's to say that you're really ghosting them? You can't really say, if that other person went and became a chameleon, you're not ghosting them. They ghosted you. But there is definitely this kind of withdrawal going over here that, is keeping you kind of blocked from other people, though, because you're kind of in a reflective mode and just kind of worrying about yourself. So it's kind of keeping you away from kind of everybody else at this time, kind of keeping you in your own little cave. And it might even be because, you can't even figure out what the heck happened. Why? Why did this happen? I would think that the whole thing is over here is that I would like to hear, where did you go? Why did you leave? And why did you leave me hanging? And Spirit says, get more information. Gotta find the situation within the next few weeks. Wow. And then it says communicate clearly. Take care, resonates. Okay, and until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.